Did you know your body already has a built-in system designed to repair itself, stay lean, and even fight deadly diseases like cancer? The secret isn't a new drug or expensive supplement. It lies in how you eat, drink, and live your daily life. For centuries, Japanese doctors and scientists have quietly studied the art of longevity, uncovering the habits that allow countless people in Japan to live past 100 with vibrant health. Today, we're diving into the fascinating discoveries of 5 legendary Japanese doctors, each of whom left us powerful lessons about healing, prevention, and vitality. From Nobel Prize-winning breakthroughs in cellular science to the everyday wisdom of doctors who lived beyond a century, these insights could completely change how you view your own health. The science of autophagy, Dr. Yoshinori Osumi's breakthrough. We begin with Dr. Yoshinori Osumi, the Japanese cell biologist who received the Nobel Prize for discovering autophagy, a process that acts as your body's natural recycling system. Imagine billions of tiny workers inside your cells sweeping up damaged parts, broken proteins, and harmful debris, then rebuilding them into fresh, healthy components. That's autophagy. This hidden system switches on especially during times of fasting or mild stress. Without it, our cells would drown in waste, aging would accelerate, and diseases such as cancer or Alzheimer's could take root more easily. Osumi's discovery was revolutionary because it proved that we can control this process through our lifestyle. By eating less often, allowing the body to rest from constant digestion, we give it time to repair, regenerate, and renew. The power of fasting, Dr. Takayuki Teruya's research. But how exactly does fasting benefit us beyond just skipping a meal? Dr. Takayuki Teruya, another Japanese researcher, took Osumi's findings and went deeper. His studies revealed that during fasting, the body activates powerful metabolic pathways that rejuvenate our energy systems, increase antioxidant production, and even slow aging at the cellular level. Antioxidants are your natural defense army, neutralizing harmful free radicals that damage DNA and accelerate disease. Fasting supercharges this army, making your body more resilient. Teruya found that just a 12-16-hour daily fasting window, a rhythm similar to how older generations in Japan naturally lived, was enough to kickstart these incredible benefits. It's not just about losing weight. It's about resetting your body's inner clock, protecting your cells, and extending your health span. The years you live free from disease and full of vitality. Harachibu, the Okinawan's secret to living to 100. Now let's travel to Okinawa, a region known as one of the world's famous blue zones, places where people live significantly longer than average. What's their secret? A cultural practice called harachibu, which simply means eat until you're 80% full. This mindful approach to eating prevents overeating, reduces metabolic stress, and naturally supports autophagy. Combined with early dinners and minimal late-night snacking, they unknowingly practice intermittent fasting every single day. Dr. Shigeaki Hinohara, one of Japan's most respected physicians, embodied this principle. Remarkably, he lived and worked until the age of 105. His diet was light, low in sugar, and focused on simple, whole foods. He often said that enjoying life, staying curious, and keeping the mind active were just as important as food itself. He walked daily, avoided elevators, and insisted that prevention, not pills, is the foundation of health. Liquid breakfasts and modified fasting. Dr. Yumihara's approach. Another influential Japanese doctor, Dr. Yumihara, who even treated prime ministers, recommended a unique form of modified fasting. Instead of starting the day with a heavy meal, he suggested a liquid breakfast of fresh carrot or apple juice. These juices are packed with nutrients. Carrot juice offers beta-carotene for eye health, detoxification, and skin vitality, while apple juice provides pectin and antioxidants that balance digestion. The key is moderation. Half a glass, slowly enjoyed, followed by a pause before eating anything solid. This gentle approach wakes up the digestive system without overwhelming it, helping the body stay light and energized. Later in the day, Yumihara recommended black tea with black sugar and ginger. Black tea is rich in antioxidants for heart and metabolic health. Black sugar provides essential minerals, and ginger adds powerful anti-inflammatory properties. By eating only one solid meal per day and keeping fasting windows long, Yumihara's method maximized the body's time for autophagy and self-repair. Enzyme foods and the little fast, Dr. Homi Shinya's philosophy. Finally, we meet Dr. Homi Shinya, a pioneering gastroenterologist famous for developing techniques in modern colonoscopy. But beyond his medical achievements, he emphasized the role of diet in disease prevention. His Shinya biozyme theory promoted fresh, enzyme-rich foods, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains, while minimizing meat and processed products. Shinya encouraged what he called the little fast, finishing dinner early and delaying breakfast the next day, creating a natural 16-hour fasting window. This gives the digestive system time to rest, reduces inflammation, and supports gut health. He also stressed the importance of hydration, starting each morning with 2 glasses of pure water to cleanse the system. Alongside this, Japanese green tea, packed with catechins, was his go-to daily drink for boosting immunity and supporting cellular renewal. Putting it all together, a longevity lifestyle. So, what can we take from the wisdom of these doctors? Here's the blueprint. Activate autophagy through intermittent or extended nightly fasting. Practice harachibu. Stop eating when you're about 80% full. Choose enzyme-rich, plant-based foods and minimize processed and sugary items. Hydrate intelligently with water, fresh juices, or antioxidant-rich teas. Stay active and engaged, walking daily, maintaining curiosity, and living with purpose. This is not just a diet plan, it's a lifestyle. It's about aligning your habits with your body's natural rhythms. By doing so, you can reduce disease risk, slow aging, and live not just longer but healthier, more joyful years. Imagine waking up with more energy, fewer aches, a sharper mind, and the knowledge that your body is healing itself every single day. That's the promise of these Japanese longevity secrets. If people in Okinawa and doctors like Shigeaki Hinohara could live past 100 while still working, laughing, and contributing to society, why not you? The path is simple. Eat less, eat better, move daily, stay curious, and let your body's natural wisdom do the rest. Did you know your body already has a built-in system designed to repair itself, stay lean, and even fight deadly diseases like cancer? The secret isn't a new drug or expensive supplement. It lies in how you eat, drink, and live your daily life. For centuries, Japanese doctors and scientists have quietly studied the art of longevity, uncovering the habits that allow countless people in Japan to live past 100 with vibrant health. Activate autophagy through intermittent or extended nightly fasting. Practice harachibu. Stop eating when you're about 80% full. Choose enzyme-rich, plant-based foods and minimize processed and sugary items. Hydrate intelligently with water, fresh juices, or antioxidant-rich teas. Stay active and engaged, walking daily, maintaining curiosity, and living with purpose. This is not just a diet plan. It's a lifestyle. It's about aligning your habits with your body's natural rhythms. By doing so, you can reduce disease risk, slow aging, and live not just longer but healthier, more joyful years. Imagine waking up with more energy, fewer aches, a sharper mind, and the knowledge that your body is healing itself every single day. That's the promise of these Japanese longevity secrets. If people in Okinawa and doctors like Shigeaki Hinohara could live past 100 while still working, laughing, and contributing to society, why not you? The path is simple. Eat less, eat better, move daily, stay curious, and let your body's natural wisdom do the rest. The Japanese longevity diet foods that heal from within. One of the most overlooked secrets to Japanese longevity lies in what they eat daily. Beyond fasting and portion control, the composition of the Japanese diet itself plays a massive role in maintaining health, preventing disease, and extending lifespan. While many cultures focus heavily on calorie counts or macronutrients, Japan emphasizes balance, variety, and the healing properties of food. At the heart of this philosophy is the principle of food as medicine. Every meal is seen not just as nourishment, but as an opportunity to strengthen the body and prevent illness. Let's break down some of the most important food groups consistently found in the Japanese way of eating that align with the science of autophagy and long life. 1. Sea vegetables. Ocean's superfood. Japan consumes more seaweed than almost any other country in the world. Varieties such as wakame, kombu, and nori are staples in soups, sushi, and side dishes. Seaweed is packed with minerals like iodine, calcium, and magnesium, which are vital for thyroid function, bone strength, and energy metabolism. Seaweed also contains fucoxanthin, a powerful antioxidant shown to reduce inflammation and support fat metabolism. This is particularly important because inflammation is one of the main drivers of aging and chronic disease. By eating small amounts of seaweed daily, the Japanese keep their cells clean and efficient, mirroring the very process of autophagy. 2. Fermented foods, the gut-healing heroes. Fermentation is deeply ingrained in Japanese food culture. Foods like miso, natto, soy sauce, and pickled vegetables supply beneficial probiotics that keep the gut microbiome healthy. A healthy gut is not just about digestion. It influences immune strength, mental health, and even longevity. Recent research shows that a diverse microbiome helps regulate inflammation and improve the body's resilience against age-related decline. For example, natto, made from fermented soybeans, is rich in vitamin K2, which supports heart and bone health, and contains unique enzymes that may help prevent blood clots. 3. Fish, omega-3, rich staples. Unlike Western diets that rely heavily on red meat, the Japanese traditionally consume fish several times a week. Rich in omega-3 fatty acids, fish supports brain health, lowers inflammation, and reduces the risk of heart disease. Interestingly, autophagy is also supported by omega-3 SS, as these healthy fats improve mitochondrial function, the energy engines inside your cells. Popular Japanese choices like salmon, mackerel, and sardines offer protein without the metabolic stress that comes from processed or fatty meats. 4. Whole grains, brown rice, and barley. Instead of refined white bread or sugary cereals, many older Japanese rely on brown rice and barley as their primary carbohydrate sources. These grains are high in fiber, which stabilizes blood sugar and feeds healthy gut bacteria. Fiber also reduces the burden on the pancreas, lowers cholesterol, and aids in detoxification, all of which help extend health span. 5. Seasonal vegetables and green tea vegetables such as daikon radish, pumpkin, and leafy greens form the base of most meals. They are lightly cooked, steamed, or eaten raw, ensuring that enzymes and vitamins remain intact. Pairing these with green tea creates a powerful longevity duo. Green tea is rich in catechins, antioxidants that fight oxidative stress and gently stimulate autophagy. Together, these elements create a diet that is light, enzyme-rich, anti-inflammatory, and deeply aligned with the body's natural repair systems. The Japanese way of eating mindful rituals. Beyond the ingredients, the way meals are structured also matters. A traditional Japanese meal, known as ichiju sansai, translates to one soup, three sides. This approach ensures variety, balance, and portion control. Meals are served in small dishes, encouraging mindful eating rather than piling everything onto one oversized plate. Eating slowly, savoring flavors, and stopping before feeling full all reinforce harachibu, giving the digestive system less stress and more time for autophagy to work. When we look closely, it's not one magic food, but a pattern of eating: plant-forward, fish-based, fermented, balanced, and moderate. This synergy is why Japan remains one of the healthiest nations on Earth. By blending these food choices with fasting and mindful eating, anyone can create a lifestyle that promotes cellular repair, lowers disease risk, and builds a foundation for graceful aging. The longevity mindset. How the Japanese stay young at heart. Diet and fasting are only half the story. The other half of Japanese longevity lies in their mindset, daily habits, and philosophy of life. Living longer is not simply about avoiding disease. It's about staying engaged, resilient, and purposeful well into old age. 1. Ikigai. The reason for living. One of the most profound concepts from Japanese culture is ikigai, often translated as reason for being. It represents the intersection of what you love, what you're good at, what the world needs, and what you can be paid for. In Okinawa, centenarians often say their ikigai is what gets them out of bed every morning with joy and purpose. Having a strong sense of purpose doesn't just improve mental health. It reduces stress hormones, lowers blood pressure, and even enhances immune function. Science now confirms what these elders have lived for centuries. Purpose fuels longevity. 2. Community and connection. Loneliness is considered as dangerous to health as smoking or obesity. In Japan, strong community bonds and social belonging play a key role in why people live longer. Elders often join groups, practice hobbies together, or simply meet neighbors daily. In Okinawa, this practice is known as moai, a lifelong circle of friends who support each other socially and financially. This sense of togetherness reduces stress and encourages healthy behaviors, reinforcing the physical benefits of diet and fasting. 3. Movement as lifestyle. Unlike gym-centered cultures, the Japanese integrate movement naturally into their daily routines. Walking, gardening, household chores, or taking the stairs are simple but powerful habits that keep muscles strong, circulation flowing, and the brain active. Dr. Shigeki Hinohara, who lived to 105, often spoke about walking daily, carrying his own luggage, and avoiding elevators whenever possible. This consistent, moderate activity is enough to maintain vitality without the stress of overtraining. 4. A calm relationship with aging. Instead of fearing aging, Japanese culture often embraces it. Practices like Shinrin-yoku or forest bathing reflect the belief that nature itself restores balance and youthfulness. Taking quiet time in green spaces lowers cortisol levels, improves heart health, and boosts mental clarity. The mindset is not to fight aging, but to age gracefully, with dignity and self-care. This reduces stress and creates a healthier mental state, which directly influences longevity. 5. Preventive health and simplicity. Japanese doctors consistently emphasize prevention. Instead of waiting for illness, they recommend maintaining a lifestyle that prevents disease from ever appearing. That's why practices like harachibu, fasting, and enzyme-rich diets are so deeply respected. Dr. Hinohara often advised against relying too heavily on medication, reminding people that the body is capable of healing itself when supported with the right environment, food, and mindset. 6. Joy, curiosity, and playfulness. Finally, one of the most underestimated longevity secrets is joy. Many Japanese centenarians maintain a childlike curiosity, continuing to learn, laugh, and stay playful well into old age. Whether it's music, art, calligraphy, or gardening, they nurture creativity. This not only strengthens the brain but also makes life meaningful. Conclusion of Section 2. When combined, these mental and cultural practices are just as critical as diet. They create a holistic picture of longevity: food for the body, purpose for the soul, and movement for the spirit. So if you want to follow the Japanese path to a longer, healthier life, don't just copy what they eat. Embrace their mindset, live with purpose, stay connected, move naturally, and greet aging as a journey instead of a burden. If you enjoyed learning these secrets, make sure to subscribe to our channel Live Healthy Every Day, leave a comment with your thoughts, and follow us for more insights. Together, let's build a lifestyle that helps us live not only longer, but better. The longevity mindset: how the Japanese stay young at heart. Diet and fasting are only half the story. The other half of Japanese longevity lies in their mindset, daily habits, and philosophy of life. Live with purpose, stay connected, move naturally, and greet aging as a journey instead of a burden. Thank you for watching.